Good afternoon. I'm coming to you at 1:02 Eastern Standard Time. How in the world are you doing today? Happy Monday, January the 25th. So I wanted to pop on here and chat with you about something really important when it comes to live streaming and or anything really in business and life. First, let me share with you this. This is Jeffrey Gitomer's newest book. It's called Go Live, Turn Virtual Connections into Paying Customers. And Jeffrey, who is the author of The Little Red Book of Selling, which is the #1 best-selling sales book of all time on planet Earth. Jeffrey is a friend of mine, and he reached out to me and asked me to write one of the opening chapters of this new book. And so I was looking through this morning, reading it, and I flipped over to my chapter, which is chapter 3 of the book. Morning, Larry. How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Chapter 3 is the chapter that I wrote, and I went to Grow Live Secret #1. The very first secret that I wrote about in this book is the biggest secret to successful live streaming is to not give up. I've seen and coached too many people who've started to do live streams, and when they didn't get the audience fast enough, they gave up. They started making excuses for not going live, too busy, kids stuff, household duties, and a number of other excuses. And so their vision of bringing in new business and customers fizzles, and they start making the descent into what they've always done. By the way, I'm going to give away a signed copy of this book to someone on the live stream today. It's signed by Mr. Gitomer himself, and I will also sign it, and I will send this to you. Here are the rules. Share this out. Share it out. Whoever shares this the most is probably going to win. So share it to your personal page, any groups that you're a member of. Share this video out. So I want to talk about this because this is unbelievably important. Hey, Mark Rodriguez and Thomas, how in the world are you? Robert Brooker, of course, is in the house. Jamie Green, good to see you. Mark says, yes, please. I have a bunch of these books signed by Jeffrey, and I'm going to sign a copy, and I'm going to give a copy away to somebody on this stream. I have my phone right here, and it tells me who has shared this. So, yeah, that's whoever shares that's going to put you in the running. Phil Sorrentino, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. So listen. The #1 most important thing to being successful with live streaming is consistency. I interviewed John Lee Dumas on my show a couple weeks ago, and then I had him on an Amazon Live as well. And John, as you know, if you don't know, John is, hey, Robert Starks, how you doing, man? John is the founder and creator of Entrepreneurs on Fire, which is one of the top podcasts on planet Earth. And John has had, I think he gets an average of 1.5 million downloads of his podcast on a monthly basis. And I want to share a little clip with you about something John said during our interview. So I want to show you this. Drop a 1 if you would like to see this little clip that I have of John Lee Dumas and what he says that it takes. Eric Nissen, it's good to see you, bro. Good, man. Good. So being consistent with live streaming, just like anything else, the more consistent you are, you're gonna make mistakes, man. That's just the way it goes. But here, I want to show you what John Lee Dumas, I see a lot of ones dropping. Let me show you what he has to say. Watch this. What do you think is holding people back in life from success and joy, happiness, freedom?
Yeah, consistency. People are not consistent. Like, I see people that invest heavily in themselves and they're so excited about this podcast and they're off to the races and they do the thing. And then they have this thing that we call pod fade. They just fade and they're gone. And they had such potential, such opportunity. They were meeting great people. They were networking. Then something happens. Life happens. Maybe they're not seeing the numbers or the money that they were hoping to see at a certain, made up time frame that they had set for themselves. And the people who were successful, they're still doing it. Why? Because they're still consistent. They're still producing great content. That's what people are missing that aren't achieving the level of success. They're not maintaining that consistency.
It's consistency. It's all about consistency. The more that, I don't care what industry you're in, it doesn't matter what industry you are in. The more consistent you are, the better you're going to be. And I am telling you that if you would put your head down, set your target, set your goal, whatever it is that you want to achieve, and then put your head down and not give up. Here's the thing. I believe the universe, I don't know that God tests us, but like, I do think that you have to show interest. You have to show interest in, like, you have to be consistently interested in your goal and your target. And I mean, be consistent without giving up. It's tough, man. Sometimes it is tough. No matter what it is that you're doing, it doesn't matter. John Lee Dumas has interviewed over 3,000 entrepreneurs since 2012, I believe he said, or 12, I believe. And I've done this since 2018, I think is when I started. 18 or 18. In April of 21, it'll be 3 years. I've interviewed 330 some odd entrepreneurs and celebrities. And I think that's a lot. I mean, it is a lot. It's not 3,000 yet, but it's over 300. And I consistently do this every single day of my life, just about, for many years. There's only been a handful of days that I have not done some form of a live stream trying to help people. And I want you guys to listen. I'm going to give away, here's the rules. You got to share this out. And then I'm going to give you a signed copy, signed by Mr. Jeffrey Gitomer, his new book. I wrote chapter 3 in this book. And Jeffrey actually mentions my name several times in this book, because I really helped him and pushed him on going live. But I'm going to sign this book as well, and I'm giving away one copy of this today. The rule is you have to have shared this out. That's the only rule. You have to have shared this out. If you share this out, then you get a shot at winning this book. And I'll go back and I'll pick whoever it is going to be, and then I'll make an announcement on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, as to who the winner was of the book, and then you'll need to send me your mailing address. So, excuse me. If you want to start winning, I mean really, really winning, and I got to let me tell you my story. Like, in 2014, I was just a website developer, and we still do a lot of website development, a ton of it. But I'm also coaching people now. I have the Grow Live Academy. And here's another opportunity for you, by the way. Breaking news. You can also go in and download this ebook for free. It's 100livestreamsecrets.com. That is actually That book, that ebook is in this book. It's in this book. It's in the book. Jeffrey read it and he said, my God, that's some great material. Please, let's include that in this book. So the ebook that you can go download for free is also in this book, the Go Live book by Jeffrey Gitomer. And one lucky person on here today is going to win a copy of it. So you can go to 100livestreamsecrets.com. Somebody type that in the comments for me, the www.100livestreamsecrets.com. So it's clickable. Everybody can just click on it. So thank you, Phil. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Joan, how in the world are you? Jason, you're right. Most people quit early. And that's the thing. Okay, I do believe there is a time when you have to evaluate everything and go, okay, should I keep going here? I believe that you should stop when your heart is no longer in it. When you know in your heart that it's just, man, I just don't feel it. It's not there for me anymore. I've worn myself out. I've done whatever. No, not Grow Live Academy. 100livestreamsecrets.com, www. But you can go to the Grow Live Academy too and get signed up at the Grow Live Academy as well. Thank you. There it is. Thank you, Eric. So click on that and you can go over and download the ebook that is in this book. It's in this book. Chapter 3 has my ebook that I originally wrote, and then some text before and after the ebook. So look, if you want to start really, really, really winning, I mean really winning in life, you have to develop a level of consistency. I mean, you gotta be hungry, like Les Brown says. You gotta be hungry. You know, you've got to really, really, really want it. And then you have to be consistent. You have to do it every single day. Again, I don't care what business you're in. If you're Phil Sorrentino, like, dude, go live. Tell everybody about who you are and what you do and how you do it without bragging about yourself. Go out and help people on a live stream. Help people. Give away your giveaway content and help people. If you're Eric, I don't know what you're doing these days, or if you're Robert Brooker, what is it that you can do that you can deliver value to people that happen up on your live stream? What can you do to deliver value to people? And then do that consistently and do it every single day. Glenn Morshower and I do live streams all the time. Now we're over on Clubhouse, delivering free content and value on Clubhouse, having conversations with people, just open conversations about the challenges they're having or whatever it is they're facing. And we try to deliver value that will help people. You can do that no matter what industry you're in. If you're a realtor, all you have to do is go live and talk about the markets, talk about, the mistakes that buyers make, the mistakes that sellers make, what buyers are looking for, what home inspections. I mean, you could talk about an unlimited amount of things. And if you go download the 100 live stream secrets, if you go, Jay Nolan, what's happening, my brother? Good to see you, man. If you download the 100 live stream secrets over at 100livestreamsecrets.com, there's 100 ideas. One of the top questions I get asked, how do you think of something how do you come up with content? How do you come up with a topic to live stream? Like every day, how do you do it? So I sat down and I went, you know what? I'm going to make this simple for people. I'm just going to write out 100 live stream ideas. And then I added 5. I think there's 5 secrets in there about live streaming. So there's 100 different ideas. And I'll flip to one. Here, let me flip to one of the 100 ideas. Here, I'll just flip to one randomly. Number 77, story of adversity that you overcame. Tell a story of adversity you overcame. People hear me talk about Being a recovered alcoholic, I have 18 and a half years of sobriety by the grace of God and a lot of hard work. That's adversity. Becoming an alcoholic and the journey of being an alcoholic is adversity. It may not make sense to everybody, but to somebody that struggled with addiction in the past, it would make sense to them. So if you deliver value to people, everyone go download Ken's 100 live stream secrets right now. Even if you don't live stream right now, this will inspire you to bring out your best to the world. That's what that. Thank you, Jay. I genuinely appreciate that. Listen, if you go download that, you're going to read through it and you're going to go, wait a minute. And whoever shared this, I'm telling you, whoever shared this video out the most, and I can go back and look, you're going to win a free copy of this book signed by Jeffrey Gitomer. So when he's dead, it'll be worth a lot more. He says that. He's like, when I die, you can put it on eBay. But, you know, you can take this book. I'm going to sign this book and personalize a message in it to you. So one lucky person's going to win this. Whoever shared this the most, that's who's going to win the copy of it. So look, I want to help you. I want to help you grow in your business and in your career, in your life. And I can tell you that number one, the very first thing that you have to accept is you need to become consistent. You need to become consistent. Be consistent, be persistent, don't give up. Again, I've worked with so many people, helping them learn how to live stream, helping them learn how to use social media properly. And one of the biggest challenges is convincing them that even if one or two people show up, you know, Grant Cardone came on, did a live stream with me, jumped on my live stream a couple months ago. I think it's been a couple of months. It was right when he got finished filming Undercover Billionaire. And he jumped on with me and he was talking kind of secretively about Undercover Billionaire. I don't know if you saw it or not, but you know, he said during that show, he said, you know, people need to learn how to do what you're doing right now, Ken. They need to learn how to put themselves out there. He said, and you know what? It's hard to do because in the beginning, you're only talking to one or two people in the beginning. And that's the truth. In the beginning, you're only talking to a couple of people. I'm showing 27 people. We were up to 35 people a minute ago. It's tough. I've been doing this since 2014. I've done thousands of live streams. Thousands of them. What are you doing consistently to build your business, build your brand, and build your company, your life? And most importantly, what are you doing to build other people? Because if you learn how to live stream and you do it properly, you can build other people. And when you're building other people, you are inadvertently building yourself. I got to share something with you. Tom Ziglar, the president and CEO of Ziglar Corporation, Zig Ziglar's son. Tom and Julie and Cindy are friends of mine, Zig's kids. And I was at their office in Dallas a couple years ago, and they gave me this. Zig Ziglar's little book of big quotes. And when you open this thing up to the front flap, just the flap, just the front page, right? That is what's on the front page right there. Can you see that? You can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. Let me say that again. You can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. Take your mess and make your message. And I would love to have you as part of the Grow Live Academy. If you want to get in the Grow Live Academy, it's $997 right now, one-time fee. If you download my ebook and you go to the last page, there's a special promo code in there and you can get $300 off. We do a weekly coaching call in the Grow Live Academy. It's been absolutely amazing. I've had Glenn Morshower come in and speak. Last week we had Scott McCain come in. It was freaking mind-blowing. I'm going to have Jay Nolan come in there. And he was in there last week observing and listening. He talked a little bit. It's a weekly coaching call that I do, and that's included in the price, one-time fee for a lifetime right now. I'm getting ready. This week, I'm going to switch that over to a monthly model where you're paying every month, probably $197 a month. So check it out. Honestly, with 120 some odd videos, training videos in there, not just on how to live stream, there is so much more. I teach you how to rank a video to the top of YouTube in there. I teach you how to use Hippo Video to send out video emails and video text messages, which is a phenomenal tool. I teach you how to use StreamYard. I show you the equipment that you need and how to use the equipment to set up proper live streaming. I teach you how to engage your audience and keep things flowing, to pop messages up on the screen using StreamYard and other tools. I teach you how to interview people, how to properly interview people, because I see people that do interviews and they don't let their guests talk hardly at all. That's not the right way to interview, just so you know. Jason says, exactly, have done a few now thanks to you and JG, Jeffrey Gittimer. It's been tough only seeing a few people on, but I know it's getting out there. Exactly. And there are actually tricks to that, Jason. There are tricks to that to build your audience and make it bigger and faster. And I teach all of that. And we go through it in the Grow Live coaching if need be. I do Q&As in there. I allow, when Glenn Morshower's on, Scott McCain. I had Craig Duswalt, who traveled the world with Guns N' Roses. He was Axl Rose's personal assistant for 4.5 years. He's been in there. I've had Joe Soto. Joe's one of the leading digital marketing experts in the world. If not the best, he's definitely in the top few. And Joe is incredible. I'm in a mastermind group with Joe and Jeffrey Gittimer. I'm telling you, we have a rock star group of people in the Grow Live Academy. So go download the ebook. That's free, no charge, 100% free. I'm going to go back in a little bit. We've had Forbes Riley in there. That's right. Mark Rodriguez is in the Grow Live Academy. Jason, Ken is for real, not charging enough. I'm talking. He is. Jay's like, bro, what are you charging? I know. I'm working on it. Look, the Grow Live Academy is a year old, just a little over a year old. And I wanted to make it in the first year. I wanted to make it affordable. I wanted to get a lot of people in there. I wanted to get testimonials from people. And I have those testimonials now. Mark Rodriguez has sent me a testimonial. I've got tons of testimonials. Scott McCain sent me, if you go to growliveacademy.com, that's the landing page. You go there, you scroll down, you'll see a video that Scott McCain, he's a Hall of Fame speaker. The guy's written 8 books, and he says in his video, and I didn't ask him for this video, by the way. He voluntarily sent me this video, and he says, everything I know about live streaming, I learned from the Grow Live Academy and Ken Walls. I was like, dude, what? That's incredible. And that's in his godlike voice. I can't even do it. How often do you think you should bring others on? Dude, I think everybody should be doing a daily show. And if you aren't doing it daily, at least a couple, 2 or 3 times a week, man, I think you should commit to daily. John Lee Dumas, one of the top podcasters in the world, he sets aside, he calls it his Super Bowl days, 2 per month, where he does, what did he say? 16 interviews or 15 interviews in one day. One day. In one day. So here's the other thing. And I go through this a lot in coaching and in the academy. You can win or you can have excuses, but you cannot have both. You can be winning or you can be winning at making the best excuses, but you're not going to have both. I promise you that. I have a meeting to get to. I appreciate all of you that have been on here. I thank you for sharing this out. I will go back later. Whoever shared this out the most is probably going to be the one that wins the signed copy of Jeffrey Gitomer's book, Go Live. It's a signed copy. Mr. Gitomer himself signed the book that I'll be sending you, and I will also sign it and personalize a message. Phil, I love you too. Thank you to everybody who's been on here and shared this out and watched and been a part of this. I love you all, and I love everybody that's a member of the Grow Live Academy. You guys all are amazing rock stars that are investing in your future and making it stronger, brighter, and better. And I thank you for being a part of my family. Thank you all. Have an awesome day, and we will see you later.